Hello, everyone, and welcome to Peace Break here on Peace Point Meditation. Today is Friday, July 10th, 2020, and we are streaming live from the Demakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, here on Peace Point Meditation, YouTube, and Facebook. So I would like to welcome everyone here with us again. Another Friday, another week went by. We are now starting the weekend, so I'm happy that for those of you who are tuning in this evening to start the weekend off with us here on Peace Point Meditation. So welcome. Today was a really hot day here in Southern California, and it's going to be very hot actually throughout the whole weekend. So I hope that you're staying cool, staying safe, and also practicing social distancing during this time. I know that many of us are wanting to be outdoors at the beach or anywhere with water, anywhere, with shade. But again, I think being indoors in the air conditioned house with our family is probably like the best place to be right now, considering that it's so hot outside and a lot of changes going on right now, not only here in Southern California, but also all over California and also probably in other states as well, for those of you who are tuned in from other states. So yeah, I hope you're staying cool and staying safe as well. So yes, like I said, today is Friday. That means another week has passed. We are already on the 10th of July. So we're 10 days into the second half of 2020. Time is going by really quick. I honestly have no idea where the first half of the year went, minus, being quarantined and COVID taking over. But besides that, it's actually been going by quickly. So I hope that the second half of the year will kind of go by quickly as well. But of course, a lot more smoothly than the first half of the year. So let's meditate and pray to that. Anyways, for those of you who tune in to last night's intro to meditation or the peace talk by Venerable Sophon, we are live every evening, Friday through Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. But Thursday evening, we are live from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's, a longer meditation session, and also there's stretches as well, because, just 2 days during the week, we allow more time for those who want to for those who want to practice meditation longer. You can do so here on Peace Point Meditation. So last night, Venerable Sophon was the monk who led the meditation, as well as the one who gave the peace talk. And last night he was able to talk about the acting psychiatrist. So he mentioned about how, our mind is like a monkey, but of course, for those of you who listen to Peace Point Meditation all the time, you know that the teaching monk would always mention that about our mind, and how our mind is like a monkey. It's always wandering, can't stand still. You kind of have to, give the right amount of bananas to actually keep the monkey under control, but it can only be controlled for a little bit of time, right? So last night, Venerable Sophon talked about, people tend to find happiness from the external factors, materialistic things. But of course, our mind gets bored of those things. And when our mind gets bored, we tend to, lose the happiness feeling. So the happiness goes away. So once we get bored and we don't have that happiness anymore, we tend to try to find something else to kind of fill that void. We try to find something else in the external world to kind of feel that happiness. But the thing is, we should be, finding inner happiness, right? So when we get bored and our happiness go away, we have to find happiness from within, and that can only happen when our mind is clean and clear. So when Sophon gave an example, comparing the mind being like water. In the beginning, of course, the water is very clear. You could kind of see through, it's very transparent. But once, there's things from the external world kind of getting thrown into the water, it kind of gets foggy. It kind of gets, dirty a little bit. So we have to figure out how we can clear our mind so that it is like how it was in the beginning, like, the clear water. right? Meditation is actually a tool that we could use to help clean and clear our mind in order for our mind to find that inner happiness, and that inner happiness will actually last a lot longer than the happiness that we find from the external world. So that was pretty much what Venerable Sophon talked about last night during his peace talk, just how you know how we can pretty much be psychiatrists for our own mind. And it's not easy. All you have to do is just sit, close your eyes, practice meditation, and try to find that true happiness from within. And that is the most purest form of happiness that one could possibly have. So I hope that for those of you who continue to join us here on Peace Point Meditation, that you continue to practice and that you continue to join us here every evening. But if you can't always find, at least 1 minute of every hour to kind of still your mind and kind of try to clear your mind so that it is easier for your mind to be able to go back home and find that inner happiness. So that's just a little recap. I know it seems long and I might be talking kind of quick, but I don't want to, take too much time of Venerable Sophon's time tonight for his peace talk. Tonight, he will be talking about mind mental immunity. So I think he will be giving that peace talk before he leads the meditation. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Venerable Sophon right now so I don't take any more of his time. So Venerable Sophon, Panyasopanoe, he's been ordained as a Buddhist monk for 6 years. He's been practicing meditation for over 25 years, and he graduated with an engineering degree from Chiang Mai University in Thailand, and he is a current resident monk at the Dhammakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California, and he is also a current monk, teaching monk here for Peace Point Meditation, and his motto is, once the mind is clear, our problems are clear. So welcome, Venerable Sophon. It's good to see you again.
Hello, good to see you, Emmy. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. It's nice to see you again. And how about your day? Is it
Good.
Yes.
Staying cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I know that in California it's so warm, actually. But yeah, if we stay in the building, I hope it'll be okay. And also keep the mind calm and be cool from within, so it'll be okay to help together with keeping our body is cool and comfortable. So it's very important, right? So as the program, we are going to practice meditation. So important for our physical body and our environment should be comfortable and good environment. So we can find our happiness during meditation as well, right? Okay, so thank you for being a host today, Amy. So I go ahead to greet everyone from now. So I'd like to say hi to all of you who joining the program Peace Break today. So we have 2 people joining from Facebook, Peace Point Meditation, and also the YouTube channel of Peace Point Meditation as well, 3 people. So welcome you. So if you could say something, be great. So it's a really nice environment that we all meditation practitioners, we can be together, enjoy the peace break together. So it's our time that we break ourselves from the busy world. Yeah, let's say that busy world is busy all the time. So it's busy because we need to work. We need to, obviously, our minds always working. So once we open the eyes, when we wake up in the morning, so obviously for sure that we need to plan things, what we're gonna do today, what we are to live our lives peacefully and happily all day long. And you need to understand that not always happy all the time during the day, because we know that the nature of the mind of the world is always changes and it's up and down. So, but now we know that the way we can control our situation is called start from our own mind. From the beginning of the day, actually start from the time that we are going to sleep. So we need to clear the trash from the mind, from the problems, from the negative feelings you may have toward the things, toward the people, or any situation. So we don't want to let the mind to stay with it. So it's time for the mind to take a rest, not only the body. And then it's starting the new day from at the nighttime. And when we wake up with freshness and start the day with the positive things. So this is the secret of life that many of us who practice meditation know about that. So we just be confident and keep practicing day by day as a consistency. Don't skip, don't stop doing that, because the mind always attached to the negative forces around us through the physical senses, the temptations, for example. So it's become my topic today that I'm going to talk about how we create or produce the mental immune system. Okay, so mental immune system, that means obviously from within, from within, like a body. Okay, the body need to have the immune system, right? Immunity to fight all harmful disease that come into our body. So if we learn about that, so we understand that how the immune system in our body produce, it come from the body have first time that contact with the harmful cells or the things that led us to be ill. And then once we uh, have that disease again, so the body that produce the antibody substances to fight with the same disease that have been in the body before. So it's happened automatically, and that's help our body to be strong when we affect or contact with the disease again. And the antibody or the immune system will produce the cell that fight all kind of the disease that come inside the body. So for sure that you may feel like after the immune system body has fight and be a winner, like we feel better, right? Feel better because the inside the body, the cell have overcome the all kind of disease, like the inside the digestion, the skin, or something like that, like the flu or the virus, for example. So now we know that COVID-19, that we need the body to be strong and healthy enough to fight with it. So a simple thing that we can do is stay ourselves healthy and keep the body safe at home. Don't be careless. We know that we still find the vaccine to fight with it. As long as we're waiting and it's still unsafe for us to stay outside, so be aware of our physical body along with the mental health. Okay, the mental health is the result of the body once we it's affect altogether. Okay, it support one another. Okay, if we are strong mind, we have the healthy mind. So the mind will have another kind of immune system. So the immune system of the mind, it kind of different from the immune system from the body, because the immune system of the mind it starts from the clear mind, the positive mind that full of the energy of peace and happiness and purity from the clear mind. The clarity of the mind is happen once we practice meditation and practice the mind to let go all negativities that come from the outside world, like from the negative situations that affect our mind. As the mind will conceive or perceive the negative feelings, once we start to cling on it, we start to attach it. Okay, so I'm talking about the negative feelings, negative force, like when we get up in the morning. So something may distract our mind from the busy world, like a work, like the problems that may come from family, or something that unexpected, like the car is not running, it's broken, for example, the food not get ready before going to the work, and some kind of right traffic, for example. This thing are unwanted thing, the uncertainty of thing that let the mind to be distracted and becomes negative. So this is a symptom of the mental illness, so or the disease in the mind. It might have in the different things, different disease. So in spiritual world, we can tell that there are three main kinds of mental disease. The first one is the desire. Okay, desire what we have desire. You may think that we eager to get something that we already have because of we have some kind of design and we cannot control our temptation. Okay, and we cannot control our mind to get things like the food. Obviously the okay, just enough food, just food that we have at home may be enough for us to be healthy, and no problem about finding food, right? But if we have a desire, we are going to see something new for the new recipe, the new dish, something delicious, more delicious, or something expensive food, without aware of how much ability we have to get that food. Sometimes we need to spend more money to buy food. And this is a problem. We need to work harder, right, to get more money to buy the expensive food, right? So this is what desire led us to be get more things to work on it. Okay, instead of be enough for us to maintain peaceful, to maintain life with nothing to worry about food, but we getting desire to get things, not only the food, the belongings, the clothes, for example, the entertainment, for example, the devices, something that let us to be convenience on it. So sometimes we get enough for us, but some people, sometimes the new thing, the new desire, the new model, for example, that drag our mind to get more and more. You see, this become we spend time with finding and searching for the new things until we find out we get tired, we lose our awareness of being peaceful. And even we got problem with the relationship because of our desire, because we want to get a new person in our relationship, new partner, for example. This is another desire problems that become another disease in the mind. This is the first group of the mental disease or the impurity in the mind. The second one is anger. Okay, anger is obviously everyone have that. Everyone has that, and less or more. It starts with something we feel irritated, and it become more degree of that anger, become rage or become violence, for example. So this bring the sickness of the mind. So get us to, obviously it affects the physical body. So we get the blood circulation, the blood pressure will be higher, and it's become another new disease of the body called the high blood pressure. It starts from anger in our mind. So even though the environment is cool and it's like nothing to feel like hot anything, but inside hotter. Okay, so this is come from the internal, from the mind, that create the another disease is from anger. So this is second group of the mental disease or the impurity in the mind, that weaken our mind to be strong and find a way to get out of it. And we become suffer from that anger and desire. And the last one is called ignorance. Ignorance is the lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom in the mind to understand the world, understand reality. For example, we uh, don't have enough knowledge or wisdom to solve the problems from daily problems. Instead of we use our mentality to solve the problem with the smart way, but we use the with the anger. For example, we get angry, we lose of care in the mind, we understand something wrongly with the solving problem. So it becomes doesn't solve the problem at the root. Okay, so it's end up if something like the relationship sometimes it end up with the suicide or violence instead of peace talk and talk with the reason, but talk with the negative feelings. And this is example how the mental disease affect us. That's why when we practice meditation is the way and the practice that let us to produce the energy of the mind to fight and against all kind of the mental sickness from the impurity in the mind, from the three groups of the disease as I mentioned before. So once the mind is clear, so we feel calm, we feel peaceful, and the problem become disappear little by little from what we understand the problem. And like simple problem like we getting up in the morning, okay, and we have the traffic, okay, the problem with traffic. So instead of we blame, okay, we have the angry mind to blame what happening, why the traffic is jammed, why face so bad like this. But with the clear mind, we let go of that feelings, and then the immune system in the mind will activate to keep our mind calm and understand what happening. Okay, take a look, maybe because of the accident, maybe we can another way to go around the way to uh, like a shortcut to find a new way to escape that traffic, for example. So this is example how immune system the mind from the calm mind, which is because result of the practicing meditation help us. So my teacher also give my teacher also give the quote about the immune system of the mind as well. He said that the minds of those who don't practice meditation tend to be easily distracted and weakened. So this makes them prone to uncontrollable feelings of sadness, stress, boredom, and depression. They are vulnerable because they do not have the immunity to protect their minds from suffering. See, so my teacher name Venerable Dhammachiyo. Okay, so this is the very good example, really good quote that I learned from him, and then obviously we can prove by ourselves that meditation will be with the very good immunity of our mind, okay, to protect the negative forces, negative feelings, and let us to have the strong mind, let us to can control our emotions better and improve our life to better and successful in everything, because the mind is beginning to start with the good or bad things. If the mind stay with the positive thing will come to us in some ways or any ways, okay, sooner or later. Okay. And if we let the mind stay with the negative things, so the mind will stay with the negative force and it will attract or magnetize the negative things to us, to our life. Okay. Okay, so now I think it's a good time for us to be confident and understand why meditation is very important to our life, to produce the immune system for the mind. And also in many research that have been proved that meditation can also produce the body immune system as well, because once a mind is clear, the mind is positive, so we feel happy, we have good emotion. The good emotion will drive the physical body, physical organs, the cells become clear and clean. So this help the antibody or the immune system in the body become more and more. That is support one another. It starts from the mental immunity first. Okay. Now I think everyone get ready. I would like to invite you all to practice meditation from now, and we are going to gain peace, energy, and happiness from meditation, and let the mind to get back to its home, the permanent home of the mind, center the body. So as usual, we prepare ourselves and adjust our posture properly. Okay, and sit back and relax. Feel like meditation is our hobby. Feel like it's a practice, like we play with the mind. Okay, we play with the mind, like we play games, and the games is like we play with one thing. Don't let the mind to stay outside, and see the transformation of the mind. And then we are gonna see the change of the mind from something like from busy mind become calm mind, and profound changes in our mind from meditation. Just do nothing else, just be calm, relax, keep the mind at one point as long as we can. Okay, now sit comfortably, either sit on the floor, on the chair, on the couch. When you find your comfortable position, very softly close our eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently. Allow the eyelids touch one another relaxingly. We don't squeeze our eyeballs. We just allow some light into our eyes. Keep a little gap between the eyelids. This will help us to maintain comfortable and maintain aware with our meditation and our mind. And we relax the whole body, relax entire body, allow every single cell to be relaxed and free from tension and stress. Adjust our posture properly until we feel this posture. We can sit as long as we like. Relax the muscle of our head down to our forehead, around our cheeks, our lips, our chin and our jaw. Relax the muscle of our neck, down to shoulders and back. Keep the back upright and relax. Loosen the muscle on our arms, down to our hands and the fingers. Relax the muscle of our abdomen, down to our hips and our bottom. Relax the muscle of our calf, our legs. Feel the relaxation stream throughout the body, down to our feet, down to the toes. Relax. Once the physical body is fully relaxed, we continue to relax the mind. We just simply maintain awareness, our attention, right this moment, here and now. Keep the mind in this moment, the present moment. We're sitting in the house amid the serenity where we're sitting. Feel the cool and calm air around us. Feel the freshness of the environment. Feel the fresh air touching our skin. Be peaceful and relaxed. Adjust our physical body when we feel uncomfortable. Now the mind becomes calm and relaxed. Gradually and little by little, we could feel the body and mind becomes one. The feeling of openness will come once we calm the mind and relax the body and mind. Then we keep the awareness inside the body with the breathing from the in and out breathing. Just simply take a few deep breaths. Breathe in slowly and deeply to allow the fresh air pass through our nose, down to our lungs, flowing down slowly until the turning point of the breath, where it's called the center of the body, and slowly breathe out. When we breathe out, we allow the mind to be free and let go from negative feelings. Let negative feelings coming out with the breath. Slowly breathe in, taking in the freshness from the surroundings. Feel the mind to relax and peaceful. Breathe out, breathe in, deep down, slowly, and breathe out. Now we breathe normally. Now we may feel the mind become a standstill further. It becomes calm, relaxed, and neutral with one emotion, the emotion of peace, the emotion of relaxation, both mind, body. We maintain our awareness with our relaxation, with our comfort feeling, both mind, body. Our whole system is free from tension, from worries. The mind is relaxed, nothing to think about it. We just let go all kind of negative feelings. Stay the mind calm at one point where we feel most comfortable. Don't let the mind stay outside. We allow the mind gradually rest wherever we feel most comfortable at this moment. Every moment is the moment of peace, is the moment of relaxation, both mind and body. We keep our mind with peace and joy continuously, with the tranquility and serenity around us, with the quietness where we're sitting with our own self. Once the mind becomes calm and relaxed further, we would experience the spaciousness and wide open from within, as if our physical body is blended with the nature. We become one with the inner space, so refined and peaceful from within. We keep calm and continue this emotion continuously and consistently, moment by moment. Let the mind to purify itself like a water in the glass. One is stopped stirring, one is stirring and crowded with the dirt that represent the negative feelings and our thoughts. Once we get the mind calm, in the same way to let the glass of water still and the particles or dirt in the water will settle down by itself little by little, and the water becomes clear eventually, that we can experience the clarity, the brightness of the mind that becomes clear from our thoughts. We keep calm and maintain the awareness with the calmness and relaxation continuously, with no expectation, no doubt, no reaction of anything. Keep calm and continue with peace. Some of us may stay the mind with the bright shining object like a full moon, the star or the sun. We just simply keep the mind, stay the mind with the bright shining object continuously and relaxingly with ease, and take it easy with no rush, with no expectation at all. We also repeat the mantra to keep the mind calm within the body. Keep the mind calm at one point with the mantra Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. Keep the mind stay with the mantra or the visualization continuously as long as we can with ease and relax, with comfortable feeling at all time. Adjust our mind, body when we feel uncomfortable. Keep the mind calm and relaxed and mindful, moment by moment, continuously. Sooner the mind become more standstill, it becomes stay firmly, experiencing the wide open and spaciousness deep down to its home automatically, entering the space of purity and peace inside. So we just do nothing else, just observe and let it be at peace, be calm and relaxed. Keep the balance of comfort and consciousness at all times. Now we may continue our own practice in silence. We maintain the mind peaceful, relaxed and comfortable, where we feel most comfortable. Allow the mind to stay still, calm and relaxed. Bring the mind back if it loses the concentration. Keep calm and relaxed, moment by moment. Once the mind becomes a standstill further, when we feel the mind is more standstill, stable at the center space, we would experience the inner peace, calm, and happiness. Let us stay with the purity from within. Stay with it further, longer, with no expectation. Just let it be, let the mind be neutral to absorb the positive feelings from the spaciousness, peace, and happiness from within until we feel the mind is stable and firmly connected with the center of the body, where peace energy keep arising and emerging. It becomes the stream of peace energy that occupies our whole system. We feel we are one with the inner space, coming with the brightness and the clarity of our mind. Some of us may experience the light of peace, the transformation of physical body that let us feel the body expansive and wide open, reaching horizon and all space. Let us so energized, so happy and peaceful that we don't want to stay outside. We would prefer to stay here with the immense of peace and happiness. Once we feel the mind is firmly with the inner peace and the true happiness from within, we allow peace energy to expand. Let it cover our whole mind. Let it submerge in the ocean of peace, the ocean of inner happiness, that full of purity, love, and kindness that we share to our own mind and body, to purify the mind, body, to be bright and clear, and let it share with all living beings around us. Let it expand as the energy of peace to all relations, covering the whole house, the whole city. Let it radiate, covering the whole state, the whole country, every country and around the world. Let it expand further Let peace and happiness covering the whole universe. And we make a wish to all living beings to allow peace energy to fulfill their mind, to be happy, to be peaceful, free from suffering and danger. We share love and kindness with those who pass away from COVID-19. May they rest in peace. May they be happy. We share love and kindness with our beloved ones who is living or passed on. May they be happy, be peaceful, be well in life, successful in their life. May they attain the inner peace easily. If our beloved one pass away, may they rest in peace. We are the center of peace energy that full of love and kindness, happiness, so gentle and soft from within. We are going to make a wish for oneself to allow peace energy to fulfill our good wishes become true easily. Now let us make a wish for a while. We maintain the mind peaceful, relaxed, and comfortable at the center of the body, at the center space, full of love and kindness and happiness. At the end of session, we are going to reconnect the mind with surroundings. We just simply expand our awareness, our peace and happiness through surroundings and the world. Now, very softly, very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for practicing meditation all together. I hope you enjoy your meditation, right? I hope you have a great experience, right? Please share your experience. If you have great experience, something good, let me know, let everyone know. So this is another step of your practice that you can notice, observe yourself as a technique of checking or observation of your mind. So remember it if the good experience come up in the mind. So remember and use it next time. And we also gain the immunity in the mind to fight and against with the negative feelings, negative force that come from the external world. So if we have the more energy in mind, the peace and happiness in mind every day and more often, so it's possible for the mind to have the very high protection, and we can cope with all problems in life with positive way. So the energy in the world always fighting all the time, good and bad, negative and positive. So if you want to be positive, if you want to be the winner, be happy, stay with the positive side, stay with the happiness. Okay. So once we start or begin to feel uncomfortable, begin to feel negative, so that means our mind stay with the negative side. So a simple way to against it, just be calm first. Back to the neutralization, back to the neutral mind first. Be calm first. And then the calm mind will welcome the positive energy. So this technique, the simple technique that I always use it. Okay, so you can use it. You can do it too. Don't respond faster, quickly to the negative situation. Just stop your mind, calm your mind at the first moment, and then the positive energy will arise in your mind. That is the immunity in mind that keep working and gaining in the mind when we start to be calm. But it need the practice, it need the consistency and regularly practice. So it's like any kind of practice, any skills, we need to practice, we need to work on it. Okay, but the work on it is just do nothing, just let go, just don't think about it, don't mention it, don't pay attention to it during the meditation practice. But after meditation real world with the real world, we can use our calm mind to cope with that. Okay, so this is what I would like everyone to use is utilize it as the practice, the process to bring the energy to mind with the immunity or the immune system that we can produce all the time, every moment. Just be calm first. Okay, thank you very much for everyone for joining from YouTube. It looks like 6 people joining. No comment anything. It's okay. I believe that you have a great experience from YouTube and from Facebook. 3 people. I think you have great experience as well. Okay, so we all connected. Okay, and I would like to make a wish for you and give you a blessing. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free from sickness, from COVID-19, and may you can overcome all obstacles in life easily with the mental protection, with meditation practice, with the peace energy that's become the immune system in your mind, for your mind to fight all problems. And whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace easily without delay. Thank you very much, Amy.
Thank you, Venerable Sophon, for the meditation and also the
You're very welcome, my
talk.
teacher.
So before I say goodnight, I would like to leave everyone with that quote that you showed us from your teacher, Venerable Tamat Shayo. So again, let me just read that quote out for everyone who are
Yes,
still
please.
here with us. So immunity of the mind. The minds of those who do not practice meditation tend to be easily distracted and weakened. This makes them prone to uncontrollable feelings of sadness, stress, boredom, and depression. They are vulnerable because they do not have the immunity to protect their minds from suffering. So, as Venerable Sopon said, to go along with this quote, don't forget to continue to practice meditation. You have to be consistent with it so that your mind will be immune to that meditation practice. So, that's a good way to, kind of end the busy work week and start the busy weekend. Don't forget to come back with us here on Peace Point or Peace Break tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. here on Peace Point Meditation, streaming live on YouTube and Facebook starting at 7 p.m. And we will be here with Venerable Sopon again tomorrow evening. So don't forget to stay tuned. I hope everyone have a good weekend. Stay cool, not only your body, but also your mind. So, and I will see everyone here tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Until then, have a good weekend, everyone, and good evening.